Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Julia and today we are I'm gonna talk, you're gonna listen. Storytelling, drama, ramble type of video. Initially I wanted to film one of my lady with strong Russian accent does your hair, makeup, whatever type of video, but for videos like that, for role plays, I have to be in a very good mood, so I'm able to give away my positive vibes, but not today. So I decided to share this story. I think it would be helpful, useful for, especially for young women, but basically for everyone. Before I thought that things like that only happen in TV shows. So I'm not the victim in this story. The story is about my friend, but I witnessed this situation and kind of participated in it in a way, and it was pretty disturbing for me too. So I graduated university and I came home pretty late, and I noticed that my friend, she's living with me right now. She was very tired and didn't really want to talk, and I'm like, okay, understandable, because we both woke up at 6 a.m. and we are both very, very tired. We just went to sleep. Next morning she woke up earlier, and when I got up I saw her crying. So I asked her what happened, and she told me she had this project. She is a designer, painter, this type of girl, and she's having a lot of side hustles, part-time jobs, especially during summer. She's a student, and one of her side hustles was painting in a garage on a wall. She had to paint 2 motorcycles and like a man and a woman on motorcycles, and with a female bottom on the painting. It's already kind of weird to me, I guess, but whatever. And she went to that area, to that house, a few times prior to this situation, and everything was fine. She did preparation for the painting and stuff. But this time the guy, the owner of the house is not ready yet. It's still it's being built, basically. He started flirting with her and making jokes like, if you want to sit on this couch you have to undress, take your clothes off, blah blah blah. And then he grabbed her head like this. He was not letting her go and tried to kiss her. She was trying to push him away, and she was saying no, but he kept doing it. And then she said that I will have to tell your wife and my boss. So this guy and his wife were friends of her boss's family. Basically, they were being friends as families, two young families, and the guy called her a snitch. Yeah, nice. Don't cheat on your wife or tell her and like, you know, I mean, that's SA, right? And he called her a snitch, but she couldn't get out of that like settlement. It was a countryside. She couldn't call for a taxi, and she tried to find the address because she didn't even know the address where she was. And he's like, wait, is it because of what happened? Are you like stressed? And of course she didn't want him to think that that's because of his behavior. So she said, no, chill out. I have to go. My friend needs help. She cannot get into our apartment. I have the keys. Chill out. I will come tomorrow. It's windy again. But the guy drove her home. He had already driven her before, so he knew our address, basically my address, basically. So next day she told me this story, and like I blocked him everywhere, but he keeps calling like from his other phone number and from his wife's phone. What a stupid creature, right? Like, you dodged a bullet, right? Just stop calling this girl. But so, of course, my friend told her boss about this situation because they were like her boss friends, and she wanted her to know why she's not willing to do this job anymore. And this boss is another I'm not sure how to describe her, but and basically she did everything to escalate the situation, unfortunately. So of course the wife noticed and asked her husband, what is going on? Why are you calling this girl? Why isn't she willing to work with you anymore? And this stupid piece of something apparently could not just make up a reason like, oh, she's actually not good at painting, or like, oh, she decided to go back to your hometown or something like that. So she got suspicious and she called the boss, her friend, my friend's boss slash her friend. And the boss is another character who is interesting. I should say I guess she wanted this drama. She wanted to participate. She wanted to make her friend feel bad, probably. But instead of making as an excuse for my friend that, oh yeah, she doesn't want to paint, she has to go somewhere, she's sick, whatever. She's saying they had something. Oh no, I don't think I have the right to tell you, but they have something. They had something. Like, how is it having something when your husband tried to That guy is 28, I suppose, and the woman is 37, his wife. And of course, this wife started texting my friend. My friend is very honest. She described the whole situation, just saying like, I'm sorry this happened to you. But like that's not my fault. I left. I don't need your husband. And trust me, nobody needs that husband. But and for like a few hours, everything got silent. The wife said like, oh, okay, I'm going back to Siberia, to her hometown. We are like a divorcee, blah blah. So we felt relieved, but at the same time, it's very sad because the first lesson of the story: always take deposit, for your job, for your work, because the boss of my friend told her like, no, this family is great, this family is fine, don't take the deposit, they're not gonna scam you, everything is gonna be fine. So my friend wasted a few days, just wasted her time without being paid, unfortunately. So lesson 1: always make sure that you are paid, even if your customers, clients are your friends, or whatever, your cousins. I think that's fair to have a deposit, especially for like a big project like that. So we are sad because my friend needed that money for our vacation, but I'm telling her like, chill out, everything is gonna be fine, everything's gonna be okay, everything's gonna be all right. Let's go out, have some pizza. And we go to this like little pizza restaurant with another friend of mine together, and we are sitting there, and my friend receives another message from the wife, and she is asking her, is this your address? Mine address. I'm waiting for you at the entrance. Let's talk. Come on. I'm telling my friend, let her come here to this pizza place, and you talk to her in front of us, so you don't feel threatened. You feel our support, and everything's fine. Even though it is weird, like, why do you have to come? Yeah, you can just call or text if it's weird. Your husband did something to a girl that's 17 years younger than you, and she's just a student, trying to earn some money, but doesn't matter. She tells her, okay, we are at this pizza restaurant in the neighborhood, and after like 5 minutes we see not a wife but the dude, and that was my first time seeing him. Nobody would want that man, honestly, nobody. And he starts basically screaming we are sitting outside at the terrace, and he is standing like a few meters, like basically like 3 meters, I don't know how much, 8 feet, whatever, very close, and screams my name, my friend's name. Come out, let's talk. Let's call her baby girl. Baby girl, come out, let's talk. Baby girl, I need to talk to you. And I'm sitting closer to him, so I kind of turn my head, and I'm telling him very politely, in a formal way, like, young man, please go away. She doesn't want to talk to you. Please. And the creature says, lady, you are so ugly. Turn your head. I cannot look at you. You are so ugly. And then he also called me fat. Okay, the guy got like a huge beer belly, and he called me fat. I'm like, okay, that's. I was frozen, yeah, petrified, basically. And he keeps saying like, baby girl, I need to talk to you. We're like, no, she's not gonna talk to you. Okay. And he hands us his phone. So like, talk to my wife then, which is weird. She could just literally called my friend. Why did you need to come here to give us that damn phone? That doesn't make any sense. And I see my friend, I'm looking at her. She's just holding this phone, and she has tears in her eyes. And we get this guy who's like, just don't lie to her, just tell her the truth. And I started filming. I decided, like, if it escalates, if it spirals into something, I need the evidence that he was basically stalking us for a while. And he tells me, again, he says that I'm ugly and that I should not film myself. I'm sorry, guys. I'm very sorry. I guess I have to quit my YouTube career. Someone said. Whatever. That just, and I see my friend saying, like, again, what do you want me to tell you? I told you the truth. I don't need your husband. If you want me to lie, I will lie to you. But I was being honest. And then she told her something, and they ended the call, and the guy went away. We felt like super anxious, awful, and my friend tells me, like, do you know what she said to me? That right now you are not only ruining my family, but also your boss's family, because I know that her husband also cheated on her, and right now I'm gonna call her and tell her that he did it. So she tried to manipulate with my friend and make her the villain. We felt so lost and miserable and scared at that moment. I immediately thought about him knowing my address, and I guess another lesson that you can learn from this story: never let any random man, even if you know him for like some time, drive you home, because we honestly felt threatened. You know, all these stories about women getting attacked with like acid and stuff like that. So I called my brother, and he walked us home. He lives in the neighborhood. And after some time there, so we found out that first the woman gave birth to their son just 2 months ago. Can you imagine? The woman gave birth to the son to their son 2 months ago. He already cheated on his first wife with her, and also he made up that story about his friend cheating on my friend's boss. I hope it's not too complicated, but he texted to one of their friends saying, yeah, I made up this story that my friend's boss was cheated on by her husband. I did it just to show you how lies can ruin families. Honestly, all that felt so surreal, and I'm not sure if I'm doing a good job on explaining how it all felt and, you know, the chronological order of everything. But of course we did not feel secure at my apartment, and the next day my friend moved to her other friend to live with her, and I came to my parents' house in the countryside, because of course I don't think that man would necessarily want to attack me, but it felt very bad at the moment. We are both like young girls having this pretty big man yelling at us, basically threatening my friends to tell the truth. And the worst thing is that my friend is basically the only victim of this story. Maybe the wife too, but honestly, wives' behavior is awful. Instead of talking to your husband, you send him to this little girl to threaten her, to say that she lied. Well, what's the point? She told my friend, oh, things like that happened before. But I realized they were fake. All women want to take my husband. Nobody wants to take your husband. That guy looked very bad, and I looked at the message that he texted someone. There were so many mistakes, like misspelled words, and the house that they bought with a motorcycle painting on the wall in the garage. The lady bought the house. The woman that is 10 years older than him. As I understood, that lady had like a Torschluss panic, so she wanted to give birth as soon as possible. So she basically like picked a random man and made him her husband. But look what happened. Just kind of felt very disappointed in humanity after this situation, but I guess I feel better now, and I decided to make this storytelling also. Like, I will use the money that I got off this video for our vacation with my friend, so she, so she has money for the vacation. I don't really know how to end this video. Don't let anyone drive you home and know your address. Don't give anyone your address. Don't always take deposit. Don't work for free. And I also think in this situation, probably don't share stuff like that to people who you don't trust. Otherwise, it will be like with my friend's boss, who told her friend and made my friend, feel threatened and insecure. And I guess don't cheat. Don't be bad people. Don't be bad people. That's all. Share your opinion in the comments if my storytelling was not coherent enough. Ask me questions. I will clarify. It's very sad that I cannot share, pictures and videos, because that guy, my friend, is a model. She would never fall for a guy like that, and she knew he was married. She knew they had a baby like two months ago. She's 20 years old. She would never do something like that. She would never. It's basically like she lost her money. She lost her time. So yeah. Thank you for listening to this story. Subscribe, hit the like button, and I don't know if it was relaxing enough, but maybe you learned something. Maybe it was entertaining. Thank you for watching, and see